Hello, my name is Andrea and I currently reside in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm originally from a small town up in Northern California and where I was born and raised. And I recently moved to the city just because I wanted to experience city life once in my life, just because I'm come from a small town and I just want to live this opportunity now that I'm young, while I'm young. Um, yeah. So the type of social work that I want to do mainly is counseling and therapy, specifically in the trauma area, just because I feel like when people hear the word trauma, a lot of things pop into our heads, a lot of ideas, a lot of information just, that's not correct kind of comes to mind. So I do want to educate others more on what trauma is and how it can affect us mentally, emotionally, and physically, and help and guide people through that trauma just so they don't have to live with that anymore. I think a lot of times people, they experience a traumatic event, but they just don't give themselves the type of self care that they need to overcome it and don't realize it's affecting them in a lot of ways. So I do want to kind of focus on that. And I do want to work with both kids and adults. I currently work with kids at my job, but I think the older I'm getting is like more leaning towards adults since I tend to relate to them a little more. But at the same time, I'm young, so I'm more like towards kids. Like somewhere like having a good balance between those two. One resource that I found that was really helpful was the ASU Writing Center. So when I first saw this come up on my resources, I was like, well, it's just a writing center, writing essays and stuff like that. But on my research, I found that there's actually, they do help you with writing and stuff, but there's also academic mentoring, test taking strategies, and a lot of resources that come with that. I feel like a lot of people, I've been out of school for a year, so coming back into this, I'm still adjusting to a new routine, like creating study habits, learning to rewrite APA, MLA format. So I feel like having that resource there is really helpful, just so as someone who's coming back into school, and for anyone as well. If you've been out of school for a while, it's a good research to come back to. And the good thing that I like about this is that it's ran by ASU students. So it's not like a professor helping me. It's like someone around my age, I hope, guiding me and helping me through this. And it's a really good resource. And moving on to the next topic, the professional, the professional quality scale. I actually have completed this professional quality scale before, but I think this one was different because I kept questioning myself. I'm like, am I really being honest with myself, or is this the answer that I want to come out of versus what people want to hear? So completing this again, it was just a lot of me questioning myself, like deep down, like, hey, I have to be honest. And upon my results, I was a little shocked. I expected to be more on like the low side, but I guess I'm on the moderate side, which is not bad. Like I'm in the middle, but so it was like an interesting experience. I think that is a good idea or a good tool we can use, with our future clients, just to find out like where they are, if they're a little more adamant, a little more closed in, to find out like where they are in life and kind of figure out what we can do to help them. So that's it.